Hello and welcome to the Mom Live Show, where I am your host, Rasheeda Green. I am the founder and CEO of Mompreneur HQ, where we help moms start, grow, and scale virtual home-based businesses so that they can build the life of their dreams without neglecting themselves or their families in the process. Please forgive me today for my tardiness and for stumbling and breathing heavy. I had a lot going on right now. And one of them is I threw my shoulder out. So it's kind of difficult to move. And if I breathe too heavy, then I get this pain in my shoulder. I'm in my back. And so it's just interesting, basically, in addition to having 2.5 hours worth of dental work done and not being able to fully chew my food right because they didn't do it right. I just have been having a time. Do you understand me? A time. Anyway, I am glad that you're here with me today because after such a high of September, Love Yourself or Self Love September, and having on those fabulous guests and being poured into instead of always pouring out. I really did have just a wonderful birthday month. So, thank you for hanging in there with me during September. And many of you were joined in on the live itself. And even if you didn't, you made comments and you participated and made the environment a lot active. So I do appreciate each and every one of you for joining me during that series, and of course, all of my guests. Um, but today, what I realized in reflecting in Self Love September and in thinking about the Mompreneur HQ community, I thought that maybe since there are a lot of new people and we are growing and have been able to reach different people lately, I just thought that today, for our Mom Live, that I would introduce myself. And so here I am, Rasheeda Green, the host of this community, a multi passionate entrepreneur. I love everything about business. And so, and particularly passive income streams. And so when I thought to start this group, Mompreneur HQ, I automatically thought moms, period. All mom entrepreneurs. I want to help you all. And so I set out with this community to be able to help in whatever way possible, if that's business, um, business, finance, parenting, however you needed the help, I was offering that in this community. And with the Mom Live show, I've been able to touch on a lot of different topics since February. And so if you've been riding with me since February with the Mom Live, well, actually, no, the group started about February, but rocking with me with the Mom Live since about March, then you what they call the OG, you an OG Mompreneur HQ crew member. And but I know that there is more that I can do. And I know that there is more that you might need help with, but you're just not saying it. So what I want you to do is tell me in the comments, if you're here live, hashtag live, if you're watching the replay, hashtag replay, what do you need help with? Well, while you're typing that in or thinking about it, let me just tell you that I consider myself to be a mompreneur coach. Of course, if you've been following me at any point in time, I've talked to you about trademarking. So, as I was thinking about mompreneur coach, and I was going to call myself mompreneur coach, and I was doing some research on mompreneur coach, and of course, when I went to trademark mompreneur coach 2 weeks before I went to go trademark it, someone else trademarked mompreneur coach, or at least sought the trademark for mompreneur coach. So that went out the window. But mompreneur coach for me is because I can provide business coaching. I can provide financial coaching. I can provide assistance with parenting or resources for parenting, all of which will start becoming a lot more available to you in this community. So it is not, there's going to be things that are going to be popping up in the Facebook community that are going to be free resources available to all the members of Mompreneur HQ Facebook private group, and you'll be able to just download these documents and forms and resources for your own personal use, to be able to help you in building your business, shoring up your finances, and getting the home life balance that you would like in your household with your family and children. So look for that. As I said, I'm just excited about helping out mompreneurs. But what my new focus is going to be, um, going forward in the is the digital space. So I'm going into passive income. I may have told you this before, but um, I am a mom. I'm a wife. I am active in my church, so I am a servant leader there, and I just do a lot of things that require me to give of myself. That's just the person I am. I am a giver. That is my spiritual gift. And so that's what I do. I like to pour into people. I like to encourage people. And that's just me as a person. And so, of course, when building my business, it just comes out. And the other thing about that is the passive side is that, I want the dream I have for my life is to be able to um, have a business where I can, or multiple streams of income, where I can build a life for myself where I would be, if I choose to be a nomad, I can. Basically, I want the laptop lifestyle. I want to be able to travel when I want to travel to where I want to travel without having to worry about taking days off from work, trying to figure out how I'm going to count these coins up to be able to go, or having to figure out if only, if I can only go if just me and my husband go. It's too many to take four people, too much money to take four people. I want to be able to live my life to the fullest without worry or concerns. And even in running a business, I want to be able to run a business that does not require me to be there present and involved every second of the way. Right. Um, or at least build a business where I have a team of people that can take care of everything while I'm away. So that is a dream of mine. What is your goal? What is your dream as far as being a mom entrepreneur and as a business owner? What is your dream? What is the life that you want to live? Not, and it doesn't have to be when you're 65 and retired. What is the life that you want to lead? Go ahead and put that in the comments. I want to be able to vacation 30 days out of the year. I want to be able to visit 3 islands per year. I want to be able to um, go to work on Monday and take off Tuesday through Friday just to go to the beach. Whatever your dream is for your business and how you want to benefit from building your business, tell me about that. Is it that you want to have a nest egg for your children to be able to go to college without um, amassing debt? What are your dreams? And think about, as you're thinking about that, think about what are the steps that you're willing to take to be able to get to that next level. See, me as a multi-passionate entrepreneur, I've tried several things. So if you have a multi-level marketing business, I might be able to help you with that too. Right? Because I know it was tough doing those in person parties, but now everything's online. So now you're doing online parties. And as a host of a party, what type of host packages are you giving? When you host an online party, do you have um, online games that you play with during your online party? I can help you with that. Just because I've had been an MLM and I have some of those resources available to be able to help you with coming up with your virtual party games for your multi-level marketing business. I don't know if well, I did tell you before that I used to sell Amway. And so I held plenty of parties. I've gone and vended at many shows, but did I get the return of interest, um, the return on investment that I wanted? Probably not. I mean, if the event table was $100 and I did a show at the Hamptons, that was just about that much. It was nice though. The Hamptons in New York. Um, and then I might have sold maybe $300, $400, $500 worth of product, but how much money actually got back to me was, still about questionable. So, it was just things like that I did in my former life that makes me able to understand and help those who have multi-level marketing businesses. I am also a licensed real estate agent, which now it's in referral status because I do not go out house to house or driving around buyers and sellers. I'm driving around buyers to show houses or have open houses. I now only refer business. So I get paid to offer as a middleman to help those in need of a family in need of a realtor, to find a great realtor who can help them to buy or sell their homes. Again, passive income, still something I love. As a I love real estate. I love real estate investing. I own real estate properties, and so being a landlord again, making sure that my mortgage is sufficiently covered by the income from the rent. Passive income for the most part, unless something breaks down. But even then, I'm not fixing it. I'm calling somebody to do that for me. So, um, when it comes to real estate and real estate investing and um, deciding on whether or not you want to go into that, I have resources and knowledge to be able to help you with that. Because I'm multi passionate, I like to do a little bit of everything. And sometimes they call that a jack of all trades and master of none. And there could be some truth there. But not being a jack of all trades means at least I can do something, right? And so that's something that I do. I worked in the financial industry, um, in securities, stocks and securities. So I worked with them physically. I worked with clients in building up their portfolios, or handling the products in their portfolios. And I worked with cost basis. So if you buy something and you sell it, and the price of your original purchase minus the price of what you sold it at, whether it's a profit or a gain, all that stuff I am knowledgeable in, because that was what my career was. And for a greater part of my 15 years of the 18 years that I worked, I was mostly in customer service, dealing with stock issues, retirement issues, cost basis issues. So I'm knowledgeable in all of those things. So those are areas that, if somebody was to ask me about, I'd be able to help them with. And so in the financial industry, I also know a little thing about budgeting and getting out of debt and securing business credit. One, because when in my 20s, I had a little over, I want to say 28 to $30,000 in debt, and my first job um, didn't for the year was just a few thousand more than that. So imagine my payments and what I was bringing home, and being able and trying to pay those debts, and it just did not work out. So around the age of 28, 29, I set myself up on a plan. And what I found out now, it's actually called a snowball method, where you take all your debt and you either take the highest one, the highest interest one, or the highest dollar amount one, and you just pay it off. And then you take that same amount of money once you pay it off. If your debt was $400 a month and payment was $400 a month, you take that $400 and you um, even though your debt has been now paid off, you take that same $400 payment and you pay it on the next highest interest or highest debt payment, and you keep rolling it down until all of it is gone. And that took me about 2 years to get, excuse me, about 2 years to get myself down from $28,000 in debt to about 2,500 using the snowball method, snowball debt method. Like I said, that's not what it was called when I didn't know what it was called when I did it. I found out later that there is an actual name to it. And so getting out of debt, now I know how to amass because, I still love my credit cards, but I do know how to come up with a budget and a plan to get rid of debt. And so I am also um, teaching people about finances. I didn't want to call myself a finance coach separately because I feel like that's all included with mompreneur coaching. That you, as a mom entrepreneur, you have to know how to run your business and your personal finances. But if I was to say that I'm actually certified in financial coaching, I could still do that separately and apart from business coaching, right? So that's something else that I do. We're talking about me, multi passionate. I'm introducing you to me as the whole person and the different things that I offer as a service and as a help to mom entrepreneurs who are looking to start, grow, and scale home based virtual businesses, right? So I told you about business coaching um, in the general sense, and then I told you also about the finance coaching and how I do passive income through multiple streams of income through multiple businesses. But I also am um out there on KDP. We're talking about owning digital business and multiple streams of income. So now I've gotten into doing planners. So I do digital planners or planners that you can order through Amazon. And that's something that I can help you to do as well. If that was something that you were interested in. Um, it's not a product that I'm selling at this time because I want to build out my business so that I can show you how easy it can be and how profitable it can be. So I'm working on that, but that's my digital income. That's my passive income stream, and that's what I've been working on. Also publishing, right? We do self-publishing. It's a process that you can do. Um, by just putting your own book together digitally with a PDF and then putting it on Amazon or your personal website and just having a digital version available for sale. Or you can get with an outside publisher who can print the books for you and you can buy them for yourself and then sell them yourself, or you can have people order them through places like Ingram Sparks or um, Amazon or others, right? So I do that, and I've had clients who are authors and publishers, and so it's been an interesting ride because I do so much. Just to let you know, that might be why when I'm speaking about something that I have so many points of reference because I do a little bit of everything, and I just wanted to share that with you on today, but mainly to get you ready for November. November is Black Friday. It starts the holiday season on steroids, right? Because you go from Black Friday to Small Business Saturday. I'm sure there's something Sunday. Then there's Cyber Monday. Then there's Giving Tuesday. Then next thing you know is Christmas, and then there's New Year. So we got New Year resolutions that we're making, and then you go right into other holidays like Martin Luther King Day, President's Day. Then February is Valentine's Day. It just really the ball really starts rolling. And if you are interested in, if you don't have a business and you're interested in getting in on this holiday role and you want to start a digital business, reach out to me. We have our clarity calls that are available to anyone who's interested in just talking about their business, what they need in their business, and how I might be able to help if we're a good fit. Right. So it's a 20-minute call. It's something, www.themompreneurhq.com/clarity-call. A simple 20-minute call just to talk about what it is that you might need help with in your business. If you don't have a business at all and you're just looking to start and you don't know where to start, then set up an appointment on the at the Clarity Call website address, and we can get together and talk about that. For me, what is coming down the pipeline is new business, and that's the digital side. Yes, I said it, new business, digital side. And so you will see some changes happen in the community within, well, I want to say next month, because November is really when things are going to start looking different. And so you'll see that. But in the meantime, as I mentioned, I am available for business coaching. That's what my big product is. That's what I'm offering in this community, business coaching. That's what I'm here for. And so let me see. If you are ready for success in your business and you want to create lucrative new programs, you want to charge what you're worth, and you want to let go of perfectionism. I struggle with it because of perfectionism. I think that I need to be perfect all the time, but you don't need to be perfect. Matter of fact, perfectionism stops you from doing what you need to do because it's never going to be perfect. Did you realize that there is no such thing as perfect? We use the word perfectly, but it's never really just perfect, right? But if you are willing to let go of perfectionism and overwhelm and pressing reset on your money mindset, then you are going to be interested in my business coaching packages, which will soon be available on the website, but you don't have to wait. If you're interested in getting help with money mindset, let me think here. So if you're interested in money mindset, being able to release the limiting blocks that you have around money, negative self-talk that you may be saying to yourself, which is keeping you from making money, and charging the prices that you want, because you might feel yucky about charging 4 digits, 4-figure fees for your products or services. And you're like, oh, I can't do that. People are not going to have the money. They can't afford that. I don't want. Stop thinking for other people. Number one. Number two, this is about the service, the quality of service that you provide, and believing in yourself and your product. So these are some money blocks that we have. We keep ourselves from charging what we're worth because we don't want to have, we're thinking for ourselves that this is too much, right? But it may be something in your past that's really made you think that way. Maybe something someone said to you when you were a child, you know, about saving, about spending. Oh, you can't spend that. You can't spend $10 on a pair of shoelaces. Things like that stick in our minds as children, and they manifest as adults, and we may not even realize it. But if you're willing to work with me on that, we can coach together and create a fresh, empowering success mindset for you, shifting your beliefs and your actions in the process so that you can quickly begin creating new and exciting results in your business. I'm also going to be offering packages around niche breakthrough, right? So if you have a business and you're not sure, if you want to start a business and you're not sure what niche you want to get into, whether it should be about helping moms who blog, or helping dads who parent, or who single parent dads, or whatever, you just don't know. Instead of just saying, like me, instead of just saying mompreneurs, I can help you with everything, whether it's true or not. We might want to focus on what type of mompreneur, or what specific niche within the beauty industry, or which specific niche in publishing, right? So that's something to consider. But that is an offering that I have available where we can talk about that if you get on the clarity call, and that might be, and if that's something that you would be interested in, we can talk further about getting discovering your authentic and lucrative niche so that you can attract and keep more of your ideal client. Speaking of ideal client, we can work on that as well. Identifying your ideal client and what we call a client avatar. That's something we can work on. Um, and what about your client attracting signature offer? Right? What is that offer that you're selling to your clients? What is it that you're offering to your people? So if you have a business and you want to sell your product, but you don't know who your ideal client is, then who is it that you're seeking to buy your products? And how is the language around the products that you're offering pull them in? So if you're saying, I want your ideal client is auto mechanics, but your marketing speaks to race car drivers. Those are two different set of people. And your communications should be calling out, hey, you, race car driver, I want you, if you really want the race car drivers. But if you're really looking for the auto mechanics, your language in your marketing should say, hey, you, auto mechanic, I have a business opportunity for you. I have a business solution for you, right? So that's something that we work through. And then how to package your services to sell. If you have a offer, a signature offer that's unique to you and the style of business that you operate, then um, create a package that sells itself. What are the services? If you say, like for me, if I have finances and um, financial services, I have real estate services, I have this services and that services. Am I going to package them together? Depending on the ideal client avatar, sure, they might be able to go together. But if not, let me package those services together that make sense for this type of mom entrepreneur. And so that would be something that we can talk about, how to package your offers that you can sell them all together. And then how to charge what you're worth. That sort of goes in line with the money mindset, because once you get through that money mindset breakthrough session, then you can kind of really understand what you need to be charging for your services that you offer. And then lastly, one of the things we could talk about is how to sign on new clients, right? So if you have a product, you have this signature offer that you talk to your ideal client, you kind of honed in on who they are. Now we want to be able to figure out how to get them to sign up for your product. And that's going to be a little bit about marketing. So those are individual services that I truly have not offered as individual services. I have 6-month and 12-month packages that include bits and pieces. The 6-month package includes bits and pieces of products depending on what it is that you need for your business at the time. And then I have a 12-month program that will go through each of those items within a 2-month time span. They're broken up in 2-month time span. And not that you'll only be able to learn about those items once per month, once every 2 months. You can also be able to get information to help you build your business right away. So that's me, Rasheeda Green in a nutshell. That's me as a multi-passionate. Yes, that's me doing the most, doing all these different things and still loving it. And that's me reaching out to you and extending my hand to you to let you know this is who I am. This is what I do. This is what I offer. And if you are interested in working with me in any of those capacities, reach out. Let's set yourself up on a clarity call so that we can talk about what your needs are and then make some action steps towards moving your business further along. All right. I hope that you've gotten to know me a little more today in today's session. And I hope that you were able to see what there some of the things that you might be missing or seeking to enhance your business. And I look forward to updating the website. Well, yes, the website will be changing, but we'll look forward to updating the Facebook group so that you can then have access to a lot more of the freebies that I told you to expect in the group, and the resources and tools that you need to grow, start, grow, and scale your virtual home-based business. Thank you so much for being in the mompreneur community. If there is something that you would like to know specifically, please put it down in the comments below, and I will address your comments as they come in. And if you have 20 minutes to spare, it's a free call to you. 20 minutes of my time is not generally free, but it's a free call to the Mompreneur HQ community. So I look forward to hearing from you and speaking with you. And believe me, I will be in your messenger inbox shortly because I want to hear from you. Until next time, enjoy.